So here we go, El Burro. So the cap is already starting to come off there, which is kind of a good thing. It actually helped me get the cigar cut, and it'll just pop right off there. So definitely some fermented tobacco, a little bit of fruit right there. Yeah, this thing smells great. Corojo cigars are just wonderful. If you never smoked a Corojo cigar, you don't know what you're missing. They're just fabulous. So let's take a look at the band right here. It looks like a burro, donkey, smoking a cigar. Hopefully you can see that, and it's got an S on his hat right there for Sinistro. So there you go. So let's get this thing cut up, and we'll light it, and we'll go from there. I'm using a V-cut today. This is from, oops, what was that? A little bit of tobacco was in there from last time I cut a cigar. So this is from Colibri. I have like 2 or 3 of these cutters, and they're great. So if you're interested in getting a V-cutter, Colibri is probably one of the best. Zycar makes really good ones as well. I think that's, as far as cutters go, I think that's pretty much all I use, either a Zycar or a Colibri. So let's get this thing cut up, and we'll get into it. So just use a standard V-cut right there, as you can see. So there we go. Do a couple cold draws. Ooh, some spice. A little bit. All right, hopefully my lighter doesn't crap out on me, because sometimes, there we go. So sometimes, for whatever reason, every time I make a video, I brought 2 with me just in case. All right, one thing about being in the world of cigars, you tend to collect lighters from all over the place, and I have a million lighters in there that I've gotten from events, from reps. You know, when you buy stuff, sometimes you'll get a free lighter, depending on what you buy. So here we go. This thing's working perfectly. This is actually an Alec Bradley lighter. Super old. I've had this for a really long time. I don't remember where I got it from. It's been a while. So anyway. Nice. All right. Definitely that fermented tobacco taste is right there. Just a tiny bit of spice I'm getting in there. A little bit of earthiness, a little bit of hay, kind of that fresh cut grass taste. So far, so good. So let me get into the cigar a little bit. We'll come back. I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll tell you what the flavors I'm getting, and we'll go from there. All right, folks, I'm back. I'm about, I don't know, I guess about 5 minutes into the cigar, but I wanted to talk about a couple things real quick. So the smoke output on this thing is amazing. Lots of smoke output. Again, there's some caramel notes right there. And also, like I said, I got that initial blast of pepper. The pepper's still there, which I like. It's not as prominent as it was, but it's definitely there, which again, is something that I like. If you don't like a whole lot of pepper, this cigar doesn't have a whole lot of it in it, but there is some as you're smoking it. And again, the smoke output, super good. See that. So again, let me get down a little further. I'm gonna try and get about 15 minutes into the cigar, and we'll see what flavor notes we're coming up with, and then we'll go from there. All right, folks, I am about 20-ish minutes in, so I wanted to show you where I'm at right about here. So far, the pepper's gone away entirely. There is no more hint of pepper at all. The burn line has been great. There's been no burn issues. There's been no cracking, no nothing. Smoke output's fabulous. So right now, basically what I'm getting is I'm getting the floral notes now, and I'm also getting some caramel in there, which is quite an interesting combination of flavors that are coming here. But I love Corojo cigars. Let me just put it that way. That's just one of those cigars that I like. And you know, for a quote-unquote $6 cigar, or a budget cigar, this is actually really good. And I didn't know what to expect, because sometimes, you know, like I said in the beginning, you know, sometimes a $5, $6 cigar doesn't mean a bad cigar at all. And I've had some $5 and $6 cigars that were bad, but this one is actually, I'm actually enjoying. It's just the flavor combinations in the cigar make it really, really enjoyable. And again, like I said, that if you don't let the initial blast of pepper that I said in the beginning, if you don't like pepper, again, it goes away. And I'm just, I'm really impressed with the cigar so far. You can see the burn line's been really good. The ash just fell off, missed my leg, went down on the floor down there, which was good. And yeah, it's been a good cigar. So let me get down a little further, and then we'll see if we get some flavor changes, and we'll see where the cigar takes us. And again, the smoke output, great. All right, folks, I'm back, and so far so good. I got this kind of a little wonky burn thing going on here. I don't know what's happening with that, but it just kind of, the wrapper, you see, kind of just flaring out a little bit. Oh, it's kind of odd, but could be the weather here. I don't know. It's been raining kind of off and on. It's actually drizzly and cold. I don't know, but that's kind of an odd thing. Anyway, so now dried fruit, some mild spice has been happening. Again, that cocoa powders has now entered, and the flavors are very enjoyable. This cigar, I would say medium body at most. Maybe not even that. I'd say mild to medium, at least my opinion anyway. But yeah, so far so good. It kind of went out on me a little bit there. I've been taking off the ash has been super super. I kind of should have shown that before, but it's very, very gray, flaky. So I've been knocking the ash off in the ashtray just to make sure it doesn't land on me, because it has been coming off as I've been smoking the cigar. So it kind of went out on me again and just lightened it up. Anyway, again, so far so good. Again, for a $6 cigar, I think this is great. It's just one of those kind of everyday cigars that you can kick back in your patio, or even, you know, what they call them, dog walkers, taking your dog for a walk, mow your yard, whatever. But I would, for me, honestly, this is a cigar that's definitely, I would buy a box of these, absolutely, or I would buy a bunch just to have them on standby. You know, you get some friends come over and you want to hang out, and maybe they're not all, you know, all the time cigar smokers. They may just want something once in a while. Yeah, this would be great for that. Hand them out, like I said, $5 or $6, even on a golf course or something like that. I think it's a great cigar. Anyway, let me get down a little bit further, and then I'll give my final thoughts on this cigar. But so far, so good. All right, folks. So I am actually completely finished with the cigar. Here is the final portion of what's left. I'm not going to get into this anymore. It kind of extinguished itself. But let's talk about the cigar itself. I thought it was good. I thought it was very good, actually, for a cigar that's on the lower price point of things. I thought it was very good. Medium body, solid medium, nothing above that, nothing below that, in my opinion. Total smoking time on the cigar for me, on my timer right there, about an hour and 10 minutes. Again, medium body. I thought the combination of the flavors of this cigar, I thought were great. That initial pepper blast, again, I like pepper. I mentioned that a couple times in the video. I thought it was great. I kind of wished it was kind of more throughout the cigar. I like spiciness in a cigar, but that's okay, because, you know, to each their own. But I think you will enjoy the flavors in here. There was the cocoa, there was some baking spices in there, definitely some dark cocoa, and some of the other things I mentioned, a little bit of the grassiness in the beginning. But it's a cigar that anybody can smoke, and it's one of those things where you can go out and get 5 or 6 of these things, keep them in your humidor when you have friends come over who aren't necessarily our cigar smokers. Hand these out all you want, let them smoke them. Even if you're out playing golf on the golf course, I would certainly, in my opinion, I would certainly buy a box of these, because I think they're great. Let me see what else. My notes that I have here. Again, it got a little hot towards the end, but again, that's no big deal. What else did I write in here? I thought it was good. Again, the draw was good. The burn was good. I don't know. I think the cigar was good. Anyway, if you have any questions about the cigar, anything on my channel, anything you've seen, anything you'd like to see, please let me know. Leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. I'm approaching now 700 subscribers, which is amazing. To all the people who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. It's been a long journey for me, and now my channel's kind of just taken off, and it's going in the right places, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what's happening in the future. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next review. Take care, folks.